Hey guys, it's Sports, and today we will be taking a look at the Bakeneko. This budget keyboard kit will be an in-stock item soon on Canon keys. The Bakeneko is based off an open source keyboard in both 60% and 65%, made by Katano. While it definitely has its similarities to the Unicorn made by Singa, Canon keys has gotten the approval of Singa to make this happen. The kit will be less than 140 USD and is made from an aluminum alloy using a casting process, very similar to injection molding. The downsides to this is that it does not take well to the anodizing, so the cases are painted. But honestly, it doesn't look that bad. It looks and feels similar to an e-coating in my opinion. So the kit includes a nice Canon keys carrying case, and inside you will find a JST cable, some screws and bump-ons, a daughter board, some clip-in stabs, an FR4 plate, an O-ring, a hot swap PCB, and some stickers. Lastly is the case wrapped in a nice Canon keys cloth. The clip-in stabs were looped with Krytox 205 grade 0. Now, very important, make sure you are not using screw-in stabilizers for this. Because the keyboard is O-ring mounted, the screws on the backspace and spacebar will interfere with the O-ring, and you will not be able to push the PCB into the keyboard fully. This is why they provide clip-in stabilizers, and honestly, clip-in stabilizers are not that bad. I really like them and they are a lot cheaper than Durox. After placing the plate over the PCB and stabilizers, push in all the switches. These switches are Kale Creams looped with Krytox 205 grade 0 that I desoldered from one of my older boards a while back. When I desolder my switches, I like to separate my alphas from the rest just because I know the alphas will probably feel smoother than the other keys. Plug in the JST cable to the daughter board and PCB. Everything seemed to work fine except the backspace. So for some reason on VIA backspace was pressing the delete key even after switching the key. The fix for this is simple, change the layout on VIA to split backspace and change the delete to backspace. And as you can see now, backspace works fine. There will be different layout PCBs as well as solderable PCBs available on Canon keys in the future. Next, I unplugged the JST from the PCB to screw in the daughter board. Make sure you do not overtighten these. I know on a lot of other keyboards with daughter boards, it is very easy to strip. Just be careful not to put all your strength into it. Now in the video, I installed the JST to the PCB before using the O-ring. It's probably easier if you put the O-ring on first. Lastly is to push everything carefully into the case and put the keycaps on. Now before we go on to the sound test, I wanted to give my quick thoughts on this keyboard. I'm actually amazed at how great it feels and sounds. And for the price too. Out of all the budget customs out there, I really think this might be the better option out there for people that prioritize feel and sound. And it's also not injection molded plastic, it's aluminum. I love having a centered USB port on a 60%, and there's a good amount of flex when pressing down on it. And best of all is that it will be less than 140 USD. I think the only downside I could think of is maybe the painting. It could be a little inconsistent, but I think Canon keys will do a good job being transparent about the quality of it. If you'd like to support me, be sure to use my affiliate link down below when the keyboard does go live. Now for the sound test.